For machine shop owners, keeping the spindle turning and chips flying is a must. And performing the right daily maintenance is an important step to ensure they stay up and running. If your shop operates on a single shift, double shift, or even a third shift, you should be cleaning chips off the weight covers and slide periodically, and most definitely at the end of every shift. The weight covers are moving constantly, pushing large piles of chips around until they are packed solid between the table and the enclosure, putting unnecessary strain on the weight covers and their seals. Blow or blast chips away from these areas before they get a chance to build up in huge piles. And at the end of the day, take a minute to clear chips off the bottom pan. If you're running steel and let those chips sit, they can start to rust. And if you're running cast iron, this is even more important. Make sure cast iron chips are cleaned off the bottom pan and discarded out the auger or conveyor. Once that's complete, let's check the spindle. You know that pop you get when you have a tool stuck in the spindle taper? Yeah, like that. Leaving the tool in the spindle overnight can cause the tool to get stuck in the spindle taper. Luckily, it's easy to prevent. Just return the tool back to the carousel before powering down the machine. Then wipe the spindle taper with a clean cloth and give it a shot of light oil or WD-40. When you come in the morning, there's a couple more checks you need to do before you get your day started. Run the spindle warm up for 20 minutes after power up restart and anytime the machine has been sitting for more than 4 days. This will allow the spindle bearings to be properly lubricated after sitting idle and is a great way to make sure your spindle live a long and productive life. While the spindle is warming up, let's check out the coolant system at the same time. Pull the float level assembly from the tank and check the coolant float sensor against the coolant level meter on the control. Pull the float all the way down to simulate the tank is empty, then push the float level all the way up to simulate the tank is full. Put the float back in the tank and check the actual coolant level. Service if needed. Then turn on the coolant for about 5 minutes and check the coolant concentration. How often should this be checked? Every time the coolant tank is topped off. This is a big deal in several ways. If the coolant is rich and you add more concentrate, it will reduce the coolant capacity, and if it's too lean and you don't add enough concentrate, you run the risk of short tool life, bad surface finishes, rusting in the machine and parts. Don't guess how much concentrate you should add. Use a refractometer. For more machine maintenance information, visit haascnc.com, and thanks for watching.